Damn it. Okay, Collier Park. April 21st, 1996. Today, Akeem Elijah won. Broke Kareem Abdul's record for the most blocks ever. Broke it today against the Phoenix Suns. Third quarter, they were up by about 10. Houston was. Slamma Jamma versus Ernest Comrades from work. Game's about to start. And there's Gilbert with the serve. Over to White. White over to White hat. White hat back. Nobody there. Point for Gilbert. Gilbert Estrada with the serve. Over to Blue. Blue over to the corner. Corner with Simon. Oh, Dad takes over to Stop. Stop the set. Stop to Jared. Then spikes it down the middle. 1, 2, 3. They get it over. They stop to give it a set. Ernest all the way from the corner over the set. Not a good set. We ain't having an effect here. Over the back. Blue, middle, always stop to 1, 2, 3 with the slice from Jared. No, block. They are. Got a taste of his own medicine from Ernest's Comrades. There's a serve. One. And there he is. Gets it back for Slamma Jamma. Ernest with a serve over to Malik. Ernest with another point for Slamma Jamma. Collier Park, Texas. Pretty 7-0, I believe. Ernest with a serve all the way over to. Ooh, a good dive by the Blue all the way over to Gilbert over to Jared. Jared sets up the Santos. No, backdoor pass to Paul Senior. Couldn't get over the net. And ball back for Malik. They didn't let Hondo in. Santos with a quick serve all the way over to Pausinier, takes it himself all the way back row, Houston all the way. Ernest sets up to Simon, who crosses it over to Pausinier. No, Jared, no, Pausinier. They're fighting for it, nobody gets it. I think the wind had a little effect on that one. J.R. Gomez with the serve. Simon, make sure no one crosses it over. Jared with the serve, all the way to back middle over to front middle sets up, no, takes this over Jared Pausinier crosses it over for Gilbert goes back row again, takes it on back middle. There's a rubber, spikes it, and Ernest not home on that one, wasn't ready for it, and it's a point for, let's ball back for Team Malik. There's a serve, Malik trying to get a point, Pausinier over to Paul, to Gilbert, made that ball go into the net. Point for Team Malik. Team Malik with the serve all the way over to Ernest goes to brother Gilbert. Gilbert goes to his brother Pausinier. Pausinier goes back middle. There's split corner. Gilbert goes up for the spike off the net. Simon almost got that one. Good try, but not quite good enough. 1, 2, 1. Out. Oh, Estrada Senior with the serve. Measuring the wind. Measuring the velocity in the air. And there's the high serve front row. No, back middle comes out of nowhere. And Paul Senior gets the score for Slamma Jamma. There's a serve all the way over to the guy drops his knees. And helps over front middle. There's Ernest to Simon. Simon slices it and it's blocked by a former Rocket fan. Current Rocket fan. There's Paul Senior again with the serve. Goes all the way over. And the wind all of a sudden comes out of nowhere. Makes the ball go straight down. It's ball back for Team Malik. Here's the serve. Gets it all the way over. Underhand Simon Jet. Ernest slices it, dices it. Forgets to winds it. And it's ball back for Team Malik. No, it's a point for Team Malik. There's the captain of the team. Team Alex with the serve. All over Simon. Simon Gilbert. Gilbert back to Simon. No, takes it to Jared. Back row. Back row's there. Jared there. There's another serve. Another no serve. Gilbert taking it himself. There's always ball over there. There's goes to Uncle Gilbert. No, Simon. Simon goes to Uncle Gilbert. And there's a set. There's a jump. And there's a partial block, but they're there for it. There's Paul Senior back row. He's ready for it. Over to Simon. Stop there. Jared. Simon. Simon with tip. And gets to the point. No, gets the ball back for it. Slamma jamma. Good shot, Simon. Simon with the serve, all the way over back middle, front middle, keeps it over on his own side. His Uncle Gilbert, Ernest there, slices it. They get away there, and Ernest is up in there. 1, 2, good save by the Rocket fan there, and not quite good enough. No one helped him out, and it's another point for the team that owns this park, Collier Park, that is Slamma Jamma. And serve over, good serve, and there's there over to Ernest. Ernest sets up to Uncle Gilbert. Uncle Gilbert gets back row. Back row's there. There's 1 off the net, 2, 3 off the ground. Not quite good enough. Good play by Slamma Jamma. Gilbert back row. Nobody there because it's out of bounds. Good thinking by Gilbert Estrada. Uncle Gilbert only went a little too far with that one. 8-7-3. Gilbert with a serve all the way off the ground. There's Paul Senior sets up to Santos, who sets up back door over to Ernest. Ernest goes back row. He's there. Back door there. Blue over to nobody. Santos is there. There's there. Cross gets all the way over to Ernest. Ernest goes back door again over his head. And there's the Rocket fan over to Santos. Santos takes it right back to him. And Simon comes out of nowhere with that one. There's corner. Blue over to Uncle Gilbert. He's home. There's Ernest. Over there. Sets to Simon. Simon fights the crap out of it and gets the ball back. No point. 4. Slamma Jamma. This tape hasn't been edited yet, but it will be. That was by J.R. Gilbert with the serve all the way over the weak spot. No! J.R. Gilbert has a little bit too much mustard on that one. And it's out of bounds. Ball back for Team Alex. There's Rocket fan with the serve over Paul Senior. Simon. Simon sets up. No, takes it himself. Blue over to Black. Black takes it. Simon, Paul Senior dives for the ground. And that's the point for Team Alex. There's a Houston Rocket fan there with the serve. Time out. 4-7-9. Rocket fan with the serve all the way to Paul Senior. Paul Senior there off the front. Black over there. There over to Ernest. Ernest intimidates the front middle. And they spike the net and gets the ball back for Slamma Jamma. Ernest, team captain, is being taken out and replaced by Alex Estrada. Ando with the serve, all the way over back middle, front middle sets up to Black all the way over to Paul Senior, so Simon back to Jared, slices it over front, and there's Gilbert taking care of everybody, making sure nothing gets by Paul Senior all the way over, 1 and 2, Paul Senior again, Simon with a dive, Jared with a slide, and Simon again off his feet real quick over Santos back to Gilbert, I think the weight had a partial effect on that one, 1, 2, 3, nobody, point for Hando's team. 10-7-4. Honda with a serve over Black over Paul Senior. Simon there, back him up. There's a good play over Gilbert. There takes himself all the way over. Hope I'm getting all this action. 1, 2. No, Santos sets up Paul Senior. The wind killed that ball in there. And it's ball back for Team Malik. There's Black with the serve all the way over to Gilbert, Paul Senior, Jared, no. Set up to the wrong side of the net. And it's a point for Team Malik. Team Malik to the serve all the way over to Simon, Paul Senior. Good set up to Simon. To Jared goes all the way over. Okay, Uncle Gilbert again with the serve over to Hondo back again to Jared tips it over, nobody there. Oh, Blue comes out nowhere. Santos is there. Sets up to Jared, not a good setup. We had a effect. 1, 2. Nobody there to help Simon on that one. And it's a point for Team Malik. 1, 2. The wind having an effect here on this game. 4, 1, 2. Oh, nobody moved. And good try, but not quite good enough. Another point. Hurry up. Be alert. Over Gilbert doing it. Jared Paul Senior goes all the way back row's there for it. Over to Honda calls it. Sets up to Jared, not a good setup. 1, 2, off the shoulder, double hit. There's a serve over Santos Santos. Santos sets up to nobody. Nobody gets it all the way over. Gilbert's there. Alex, Hondo. JR, not a good setter. That's all the way back over. Hondo's there again. There's Santos up the net. And JR saves it with a net. With the wind push it over. No, not quite. Windy enough in the right direction. There's point. About 6 straight points here for Team Alex. They're on the road. Someone's going to have to step it up here to get the ball back. Simon sets up to Postium, sets up to, no, takes it himself, Gilbert, to Santos, backdoor set to JR, JR just gets it over, 1, 2, Simon's there, Dad over to JR, back row, no good setup, Santos with a good eye on that one, out of bounds, and the ball comes back to Hondo's team, Santos with a serve, 10-79, back it all the way over to Gilbert, Simon slices it himself, there's Gilbert again, Gilbert over there, Simon strikes it! Straight down! Dipsy doodles it down the middle, Simon Figueroa, the man with the plan, takes over himself, says, I'm tired of this, I'm gonna score some points, just give me the ball. Santos with the serve, looking for a weak spot on the other side of the net. He's homing in on one, he finds it all the way over the front row, no! Back row there, front middle over to Gilbert, sets Postier sets to Simon, not a good set, Simon gets it over. All the way Black drops to his knees, front middle drop, Gilbert off the ground, not quite good enough. Ball back, forward, Team Alex. 9-7-11. Into the net, ball back, forward, JR's team. There with the serve. Gets over the head, all the way back row, down to Gilbert, Simon straight down, no, slices it, and he drops his knees, gets that one, that was his JR, back row, could have been in and out, I don't know, Simon's there, takes it himself, all the way front row, 1, 2, no set, ball back, point for JR's team. There with the serve, all the way over to Black, all the way over to White sets up. Front corner goes back row, Hondo there, Hondo over to JR, Simon slices it to quick set, Gilbert gets it over, 1, 2, that's a good set, Santos there, Simon breaks him out, and Postier gets all back row, Houston, JR, Postier going up with the block, Santos coming out of nowhere, Simon, with the blind, there, 1, 2, Simon again, it's back row, JR's there, it's in, good play by JR, keeping it there over to Hondo Gilbert, back row, and there's Rocket over to White, front corner, Simon goes up with the block, Hondo dives, not quite there in time. Point, ball back for Team Alex. Ernest, man with a plan, with a serve, finds the weak spot. There, back row there over to Gilbert sets up Simon slices it. And there's corner there, off the net, no, not off the net. Point for Ernest team. Ernest going to be here for the quick setup, so I'm not going to go into pause. Ernest is known for that quick set, all the way over to White over to Rocket over nobody. Hondo there over to Gilbert sets up to Simon, backdoor set, Simon, Timperuski. And it's still good. Simon over there. Gilbert takes himself. And there's White Cap over to Gilbert again. And JR slices it to Simon. Back row down the line. Black drops to the knees. And Gilbert next to nobody gets that ball off the ground. Point for Ernest team. Ernest with another quick set all the way over to Black over the corner over to Rocket fan over to JR over to Hondo, Gilbert, back row over to Black again over to the front White, and there's Hondo right back to Black with a good eye, out of bounds, good try by Alex, with a better eye by Black, 9-7-14, White Cap with the serve, gets it high and over, inbounds, no, good eye, Santos Estrada with a good eye, out of bounds, game point 4, Simon's team, with the serve, gets it high, and the wind takes it out of bounds. Simon had the right intentions, but the wind proved otherwise, and it's ball back for Team Alex. White with the serve, all the way to Ernest goes to Uncle Gilbert, Alex. Alex goes high and over to the corner over the front corner all the way. Gilbert takes it himself, slices it down the middle. Gilbert again, going up again with his Black. Hondo, Ernest next to that ball, gets back row there for Uncle Gilbert over to Black there. Santos coming out over. Hondo, 2 against 1. We got the numbers there. Hondo, the man with the plan, the veteran. Collier Park says, this is my home, my park, my point. Game point for Gilbert's team. 0.79. Mr. Gilbert with the serve all down the line in the wind. Curves it out of bounds. Gilbert showing the direction that ball went. Rocket fan with a serve, back row down. Ernest there. JR sets up to Hondo. Hondo goes, lets the wind take it. And there's Rocket fan coming out of nowhere, back up. There's White Cat over. Hondo. Set up to JR. 1, 2. Nobody can handle that one. Too much mustard on this. Ball back for Hondo's team. team. Game point. Alex with the serve all the way over to Black. Takes himself over to Ernest. Ernest sets up to Jared. No, goes right back to 1-2-1. No, and the net got in the way. Team Alex with the serve over to Simon. Simon's Jared. Jared sets up again to Simon. To Ernest. Ernest goes back row and over his head. Little bit out of bounds. There's a serve over to Gilbert. Gilbert to Jared. Jared sets up to Ernest. Ernest just goes right over with it. Ernest is there. And Uncle Gilbert over to Santos. Santos takes it over himself. Simon waiting for that 1-2. Jared sets up again. Ernest tips the Ruski. Ernest has everybody on the ground over there. Ernest went to the old school for that play. He got the ball back for Santos team. Santos with the serve. Oh, white cap. No, blue cap takes over. Black cap is there. Black cap over to Honda. Honda over to Jared. Jared all the way over to Simon. Not a good set. Simon just gets over the Rocket fan there. Black cap. Fights it. Honda's coming out nowhere. Ernest over to Jared. Jared just goes high. Let the wind take it wherever it goes. Rocket fan. The wind did it. Jared's plan came through. Game 4. Slamma Jamma. The quick serve. Game 2 here. Well, guys. Simon with a Tipperuski. Gets the ball back for Slamma Jamma for Gilbert's team. Gilbert looking for a weak spot on the other side. Looking, still looking. There it is. Finds one all the way down the line. No. The wind curved it out of bounds. Ball back for Team Malik. White cap with the serve goes all the way over to Simon. Simon brings it inbounds over to Hondo. Hondo right back to Simon. 1-2-1. Back row. Black is there. Black over to White cap. White cap over to Simon. Simon over to Santos. 1-2-0. Back door set. And caught blue cap unaware. I think we would have caught Ernest unaware. Way to go, Simon.
Underwear.
Unaware, not underwear. Ernest with a serve. Gets all the way back with Rocket Fan. Rocket Fan over to, interference. Ernest with a serve. Goes back row to Rocket Fan. Rocket Fan and White Cat. White Cat takes herself over to Honda. Honda dropping to his knees. Paul Sr. sets up Simon. Fights it. Rocket Fan. Can't handle that one. Simon with a good setup from Paul Sr. Slams it down the middle. Point for Ernest team. Ernest with a quick set. Quick serve all the way to White Cap. White Cap. Corner takes himself. Hondo coming out of nowhere. Good play, Alejandro Estrada. But not quite good enough as Team Malik gets the ball back. There's a serve over all the way. Ernest coming out over. Simon dropping to his knees. Falling into that one. Good play. From middle over to Simon. Taking that one himself. Blue Cap. Blue Cap. Rocket Fan. Rocket Fan over to White Cap. White Cap. The wind made him not be able to get there in time. And Santos team gets the ball back. Santos looking for the quick serve. Santos finds a spot over Black. Black over to Paul Sr. Paul Sr. takes himself. White Cap. White Cap. Net gets in the way. Point for Santos team. Santos with a serve all over the corner. Corner Black Cap. Black Cap. Blue Cap. Blue Cap gets over to Ernest. Ernest to Alex, who crosses all the way down the sideline over to Simon. Simon goes down the line. Black Cap is there. Black Cap with White Cap. White Cap over to Blue Cap. Blue Cap. Paul Sr. coming out of nowhere. The man with the plan. The oldest of the Estrada brothers goes up high in the air for that block. Paul Estrada Sr. with that block. There's another quick set by Santos. Santos over to White Cap. White Cap over to Rocket Fan. Rocket Fan. Santos again there. Simon. Simon takes it himself. Blue Cap. Blue Cap. White Cap. White Cap high in the air. Paul Sr. goes back door to Ernest. Ernest sets up Simon. Simon. Knuckleballs in back row. They're dropping to their knees. Hondo. Simon slams it off their hands. Back corner stay home. White Cap can't quite get there in time. Point for Santos team. White Cap with the serve. Score. Measuring the wind. Gets the ball over. Hondo. Caught unaware. Hondo, the wind curved it right to him. Explaining it to his team how it happened. White Cap measuring the wind. Goes for it again. Santos! Mesmerized by the wind. White Cap, who is this guy? Ex-Olympian. White Cap with a serve. High and over. Letting the wind take it himself. Simon Pastillo over to Hondo. Hondo tips it. Rocket Fan with a good try. But not quite good enough. As Simon's team gets the ball back. JR with the serve. All over to Blue Cap over to Rocket Fan. Rocket Fan over to Paul Sr. Takes it himself. Back row. Ernest is there. Ernest over to Gilbert. Gilbert goes to front middle. It's Hondo. Hondo goes back row. White Cap. Hondo. Hondo Paul Sr. goes cross court over to Gilbert. Gilbert down the line. Blue Cap's there. Rocket Fan gets all the way over. gets the ball back. Blue cap with the serve, looking for a spot on the other side. Gets it all the way over to Ernest. Ernest from middle to handle over to Gilbert. Gilbert goes back row is white cap. White cap taking herself blue. Black slices it down the middle. Point for Team Malik. 34 all the way over to Jared. Jared Pausini over to Gilbert. Gilbert. The wind curved it into the net. Blue cap with a serve over Santos. Santos Pausini. No, Hondo takes it down the middle. 1, 2, 3. They get it over. Nobody's there. They were celebrating that spike by Alejandro. Team Malik taking the lead for the first time today over to Jared. Jared Hondo again, back row, blue cap, black. Gilbert up in the head, oh, double hit, Gilbert. Point for Santos, Gilbert, passing, Hondo. I'm going to be quiet on this one. 1, 2, nobody there.
Hondo, that's your number.
5, 6. 6, 7, 3, I think. I got it. At 8-7-4. Team Malik was the biggest lead of the game. Over to Santos, Hondo, black over to white cap, Hondo going up to the block. Gilbert, Ernest, Gilbert, Paul Senior goes back over to white cap, Rocket fan. Paul Senior again taking it himself. Ernest coming out of the word. Paul Senior gets it over himself. Black is there. Over Jared takes it himself. Santos takes it himself. Ernest with a good dive, but not quite good enough. And Team Malik came prepared to play some ball today. Blue cap with the serve, looking for a spot on the other side, saying, thinking, looking, gets it all the way over to Santos. Santos there, Hondo, Gilbert gets the back row, down the line, over the Rocket fan, double hit off the net. Gilbert intimidated everybody and say, hey, give me this damn ball back. 479, Pausini with a serve, looking for a spot, a weak spot over, no, black cap there, black cap takes himself, Hondo off the net, no, Gilbert, Rocket fan, down the line, back row. Nobody in the back row, ball back for Team Malik. Rocket fan with a serve over to Hondo, Gilbert, 1, 2, 1, backdoor set, and they get a piece of it, there it is. White cap with a piece of the ball, kept it on this side of the net, point for Team Malik. There's another quick serve, back row, Pausini, win, taking that one. Team Alex came making a statement on this one, saying it was the wind's the reason we lost. Ernest slices it, white cap, blue cap, good try, but not quite good enough. Slammer Jammer getting their thoughts together, saying we're going to take over this game. We've come back before, we'll come back again. 4-7-11, watch this comeback coming out here. White cap that takes this up off senior. Ernest slices it, Rocket fan with a good play, nobody took over. Everybody said I got it, but nobody moved. Hondo with another good serve. Point for Slammer Jammer, 5-7-11, Hondo with a serve. All the way over to White cap high and over the corner, middle, all the way back row. Santos there with a set. 1, 2, 3, Jared with a slam! Straight down the middle, Jared Gomez. The son of Esther Gomez with the spike on that play. Hondo with another quick set, back row there, front middle, corner, spikes it. Cross senior, takes out, that's nothing. Santos there, Jared Black goes out there. Says, give me the ball. Point for Slammer Jammer. 11, Hondo with a serve, white cap, Santos, Ernest helps it over, back row, Hondo leaves his team. Ernest, Rocket fan, nobody. Good play by Team Alex, but not quite good enough. As Hondo's team making a comeback here. 8-7-11, Hondo looking for a weak spot on the other side, and he finds one. Blue cap over the corner, Gilbert, for Santos, takes it himself. Back row, front middle, Paul Senior, back row by himself. Ernest sets up. And there's Jared with not too good of a spike, but quite good enough. White cap can't handle it. Point for Slammer Jammer. 9-7-11. Jared with a good left-handed spike on that last play. Hondo with a serve over the front middle, takes it himself. 1, 2, Paul Senior, Hondo, number 3. High and over, out of bounds. 11-7-9. Black cap with the serve, gets it high and over front row. Santos there over to Ernest. 1, 2, 1. Jared out of the back row. Now the win over by itself. Ernest, Gilbert over there. Jared slices it. Back cap is there, but had too much mustard in that ball. As JR says, give me the ball. Call back forward, Gilbert's team. Gilbert, letting Simon get a little action in here. It's Rocky Fan over front middle, back row, Paul Senior, Hondo sets up to Jared, Dipsy doodles it down the line and gets it in bounds. J.R. Gomez with the point for Slamma Jamma. Simon with a serve, all the way Rocky Fan front middle, no, Ernest gets up and takes it himself, Santos over to Ernest crosses it all the way there, no, Wayne takes it over, and there's Hondo dropping to his knees, Santos there, finds the line, blue there, Black Cap falls to his knees, takes it up there, Santos, Ernest, Santos with a good leaping effort, but not quite good enough, as T. Malik gets the ball back. White Cap with a serve, Paul Senior over to Jared backdoors it over, Ernest backdoors it down the line, and Ernest again down the line, Ernest with two good plays in a row, Simon, Paul Senior, out of bounds, 12 serving 10, White Cap with a serve, gets it all the way over to Hondo sets up to Ernest, sets up to Jared, no, gets it over, Jared with a good try, front corner from Team Malik, takes it himself, down the middle, here's White Cap with a quick set. Oh, too quick for Team Malik for it. Net gets in the way. Point, ball over for Ernest team. Ernest with the serve over to Black Cap over to Blue Cap gets the front corner up. Blue middle, takes it over. Hondo with a good play. J.R. helps it over. Hondo, the flying burrito. Make sure that ball doesn't come on our side of the net. Point for Ernest team. Ernest Estrada measuring the wind. Windy day today. Collier Park, Texas. Ernest with a serve. High note down the line. Rocky Fan, Blue Cap over Ernest. Ernest with a good dive. Santos over Simon. There. Simon, there. 1-2-1. No. Paul Senior up with the block. And the ball falls on our side of the net. Point. Ball back for Team Malik. There's a serve all the way to Santos. Santos sets up to Jared. No. Paul Senior. No. Nobody. Santos mesmerized everybody with a little help from the announcer. Santos with a quick serve over 1-2-1. No, Hondo with a set back row. Back corner there, Blue takes it over Ernest Simon calling it. Hondo over to Jared. Dinks it down the middle. Black Cap there. White Rocket Fan. Houston. Oh, Blue. Who's got the ball? And there's Simon coming out of nowhere. Hondo leaving his feet again. Jared, back row, back middle, they're all there. Black Cap gets it off the net, nobody there. Point for Santos C. Serving 13, Santos with a serve. White Cap gets it all from middle. White Cap, Blue Cap, White Cap. They're all everywhere. Ernest, Jared, spikes it down the middle. Back row, nobody there. Inbounds for J.R. Gomez and Slamma Jamma Incorporated.
Happy birthday, Donnie.
Santos trying to take the first lead of the game. Santos, Ernest, Paul Senior mesmerized Rocky Fan, and the ball goes over. Game point for Santos team. First lead of the game for Slamma Jamma, and Santos serves it out of bounds. Blue serves it into the net, gives the ball back to Slamma Jamma. Jared with the serve over to White Cap, Black Cap down the line. Jared there, Hondo sets up, no, takes the still, Rocky Fan, back row. Jared there, 1-2-3, Santos gets it over. Blue over to Rocky Fan, Black, down the line, Simon! Coming out of nowhere, Paul Senior going up the block, Ernest is there. Santos sets up to Hondo, Paul Senior combining. 1, 2, 3, gets over. Simon gets a piece of it. And the ball goes over for Team Malik. 13, serving 14. Black with the serve, gets it all the way over to Santos, off the ground, 1-2. Hondo with a good play. Jared gets it over to White there. White Cap over Ernest Paul Senior. Simon going up for the block. Ernest there, Hondo, 1, 2, 3. Oh, what? Still good. Hondo with a good play. Simon gets a little bit too much mustard on that ball. And Team Malik ties the score, 14, serving 14. 14, serving 14. Back row there is Ernest Santos sets up Simon dinks it all the way over. And there, coming out of nowhere, Hondo and Paul Senior combining. Simon slams it down, 1, 2. White Cap gets number 3. Jared leaping his feet, 1, 2. Simon coming up, leaving his feet, 1, 2. Rocket Fast, 3. Now the wind makes sure that ball doesn't get over. Ball back for Gilbert's team. 14, 7, 14. Gilbert returning to the action. Over the blue over the Black Cap. Simon going up with the block. Santos goes back row. They are calling it. Hondo makes her no. Out of bounds. A spike by Whitecap. Out of bounds. 8 points. Gilbert with a serve. All the way over to Black Cap. Black Cap, Rocket Fan. Rocket Fan sets up to Whitecap. Simon! Simon with the block. Leaves his feet and wins the game for Slamma Jamma. A good game by both teams. A lot of action, a lot of dives, a lot of spikes, but not quite good enough because Slamma Jamma emerges. Here's the game. Game number 3. Blue Cap order, Ernest. Ernest goes back to a White Cap there. White Cap order. No shirt, Simon. Sansa, blah, blah, blah. Spike. Hondo comes out of nowhere. Jared order, Ernest. Ernest goes. Tiparuski. Blue Cap gets a piece of it. Rocket Fan was backing up on that play. Ball back for Simon's team. Serving 0. Simon with the serve. Over to Black Cap. Black Cap, no shirt. No shirt over the corner. Corner goes. Hondo over Santos. Santos sets to Jared slices it. No shirt. White Cap to White. No shirt over to no shirt. Hondo. Yeah, boom. And White, no shirt gets to the game. He's mad over the corner. Gilbert. Hondo there, back him up over to Jared. Slices it in. White shirt gets a piece of it, and so does Rocket Fan. Point for Simon's team. Simon with a serve over the corner. No, good out by corner, out of bounds. Ball back for Team Malik. There's a serve all here. Hondo sets up to Santos. Santos slices it to Jared. No. White shirt, no shirt. Hondo, Santos again. No, takes it himself. Rocket Fan over to Simon. Ernest all the way over to Jared. Jared slices it. Front row, Blue Cap is there. Rocket Fan over, no shirt. Spikes it to his own team. Point for Simon's team. Ball back. That was a ball back. Ernest with a quick serve. Ernest with a serve all the way over to Black Cap to White Cap over to Rocket Fan go to Ernest all the way to Santos, slaps up, JR down the middle, point for Ernest team. 3 serving 0, Ernest with a serve all the way back row, White Cap is there over to Rocket Fan gets it himself, JR, and with a good spike, they keep it up over to Ernest, Santos sets up to JR, who spikes it, no, beats it, mesmerized the whole team, JR Gomez. Went to the school books for that one, for the point. 4-7-0. Ernest Estrada incorporated with the serve. Hits it high and over. No, barely over. Over to no shirt, Rocket Fan. No. Over to Black Cap to Gilbert. Gilbert to nobody. In the back row. Ball back. And that. No shirt with a serve over to Simon. Simon to Jared. Jared to Gilbert. Gilbert was ready for that. And mesmerized everybody. Gilbert Estrada. Was a good play on that one. Santos with a quick serve, high and over, lets the wind take it over the back middle, Gilbert to Jared over to Sando. No, to Gilbert down the middle, and he's there over the front middle, Ernest, Jared. Tips it into the net, the wind moved it. There's Blue Cap with a serve, back to Ernest is there for it, over to Gilbert and Simon calling it Jared gets to a corner, front middle, over to Jared with a good eye, goes out of bounds, ball back for Jared C. With a serve, gets the high and over, and the wind takes it out of bounds. And with a serve over to back row, Ernest is there. Hondo sets up Gilbert goes back row. Back middle there, corner takes it himself. Gilbert goes up with the block. Jared, Hondo combining, Gilbert combining. And there's some middle, Hondo goes up, Santos comes out nowhere. Over to Gilbert back to Hondo, back row, go. And there's Black Cap over to White Cap. White Cap slices it, front row, down the middle. Gets the ball back for his team. Rocket Fan with a serve over to Ernest over to Hondo sets up Simon who spikes it, no, dinks it. And there's White Cap there over to Ernest Hondo, back side one more time, no, he spikes the shit out of it, out of bounds. Rocket Fan with a serve, high and over back row, Jared's there over to Hondo takes it himself over, gets Black Cap in there, White Cap's there, 1, 2, 3, they get over, corner there, good play, Jared's there, 1, 2, Hondo and Jared Gilbert combining, no sir, leaving his feet, there's front corner over to Hondo, Ernest, Santos also all the way over to Hondo goes back row, Rocket Fan is there, he goes behind his head, covered by Black Cap over in the front corner, and it's a good play by the man in the front corner. 3-4, Rocket Fan with 3 points in a row, only because he's a Rocket Fan. The Rocket Fan, the man with the plan, with his first team, over to Jared over to Hondo sets up, no, the wind takes over, there's a ding by Black Cap. Santos, with a good play coming out of nowhere, and the wind brought it back on this side of the net. Point for Team Malik. Serve gets all the way over to Ernest over to Santos gets it all the way over. Out of bounds. 5-7-4. Team Alex was the first lead of the game. Rocket Fan with the serve over to Ernest Santos goes Simon. The wind took that one over Rocket Fan, Black Cat, no! Corner, nobody! The wind moves it this way. Ball back from Gilbert's team. Turn 5. Gilbert Estrada Incorporated with the serve. The man with the plan. Been with this team for many years. Gilbert looking, still looking. Gets the ball over the front middle there. Gilbert was still looking. 5-7-4. Whitecap with the serve. High and over and good eye by Gilbert. Out of bounds. Ball back. Hondo with the serve. All the way over the corner over the back middle. Okay, front middle. Okay, Ernest, Gilbert, Simon. Back doors it over to Rocky fan over to Whitecap. Jared drops to his knees. Simon with that good play. Ernest finds a spot all the way. Blue cap, Rocky fan. From Ernest with a good play. Ernest with another spot. And not too much mustard on that one. Ernest Estrada went to the power book for that one. Point 4, slamma jamma. 5-7-5. Alex with the serve all the way over to Rocky fan, front middle all the way. Gilbert there with a set. Ernest with a set. Over to Simon. Spikes it down the middle. Too much mustard. Simon. Figueroa Estrada Incorporated. Point 4. Slamma jamma. Good shot, Simon. Alejandro with the serve. Alex dedicating this game to his daughter Alejandra. Ernest won. Got a piece of it. There's a serve over to Jared Santos. No. Ernest coming out of nowhere. There's that Whitecap to corner takes himself back row. Gilbert with a sensational dive, but not quite good enough. Ball back. There's a serve over Santos over to Ernest. 1, 2, 3 with a backdoor set. Simon with a Tipperooski. Blue cap there. No circle out nowhere. There's Honda goes forward. Ernest keeps it in bounds. Simon drops to his knees. Point 4. Team Malik. 5, they're winning. Team Alex with a serve all over Santos. Santos backdoors it to Ernest. Gilbert over to Ernest. Ernest goes back middle over. Ernest again goes. Ernest trying to pick this team apart. Santos, no setups. Everybody's taking it themselves. Hondo over to Jared. Simon looking for a spot. There's Santos over to Ernest. No. Jared caught everybody all over to Ernest. Down the middle with a good spike. Over to Black Cat. All the way back row. Gilbert there. Simon sets up to Ernest. All the way back middle again. They're trying to get that back row mesmerized. Gilbert, Ernest sets up to Simon. Good set. Strike down the middle. Whitecap sees the life. Corner back over to Jared. 1, 2, 3. Over to Simon. Spikes it down the middle. Simon Figueroa Estrada Incorporated with another good spike. Good shot, Simon. 6-7. Simon with a serve. High and over to Blue Cap, Whitecap corner with a good play. I don't know if it was inbound. I guess it was. Gilbert, Simon, Santos, Jared corner, Rocky fan, Whitecap back row, Hondo, Jared. Ernest sets up, and Jared on the wall. What a good play by corner. Santos, Jared again. And there's no serve. Santos, Ernest taking himself, Rocky fan there. And Blue Cap, 1, 2, 3. Not quite good enough. Ernest team mesmerized. Good play by Santos, by Jared, by Gilbert, by Hondo, by Santos, by Ernest. Whew. And there's a serve by Simon. 7-7. All the way Whitecap back row, Black Cap. No vocals on this one here. 8-7. Simon high serve back row corner. Jared's there. Hondo's ready. Santos, Jared. Spikes it. Rocky fan is there. Black Cap gets it over, and then good play by Cowboy. Simon Ernest. Corner there. Gilbert over Hondo. Sets up to Jared. No, gets it over. No sir. Hondo. The no shirts are going at it. Jared with a good spike. Corner with a piece of the ball. Rocky fan. Corner again with a good play. And there's Cowboy over. Good play. Blue cap. No sir. One could have been the hero for his team, but not quite good enough. Simon's team with the point to the serve, all the way back row all the way to Rocky fan, the corner with a good back row, Gilbert's waiting for it. Santos sets up to Jared. No, goes over corner, back row, Ernest, Jared, down the middle. JR with a good set up by Ernest Estrada. Turn that ball down the middle. Boom, point, forward, slamma jamma. 10-37, Simon with a serve, and an ace by Simon, the man with the plan, point. Back-to-back aces, Simon. Then I'll just do my scoring from here. Simon has the team mesmerized, and there's another score, no! They get it up, Ernest, Jared, spikes it out of bounds. Ball back. There's a serve over to Gilbert. Gilbert goes over to Santos, sets up to Jared. Not a good set. there. Jared, stop, 1, 2, 1. Spike, down the middle. Corner, couldn't handle it. Point, ball back for Ernest. It's the man with the clean with the serve over the White Cat. White Cat takes himself. Bad play by White Cat. Sets up to Jared, who takes care of business. Gets the point. Forward, slammer, jammer. Ernest with the serve. Clear that. Good set, Hondo. Good set. Good try. Game point. Point serving 7. Ernest with a serve. High note. Black cap over to White Cap. And Rocky fan fighting forward. Gets into the net. Game 4. Slamma jamma. Slamma jamma going once again undefeated for his 9th year in a row here at Collier Park. We're 2,000 wins versus no losses for Slamma jamma. Collier Park, Texas, home of Slamma jamma. Y'all come back now. Yep. Collier Park basketball now. Simon with the rebound.